At the end of Masechta Sukkah, we have brought down, the Chazal bring us down a story that happened in the days of Chanukah when Matisyahu, he made Matisyahu ben Yochanan. That's how Rashi says it. And the story is a well-known order that everybody heard a little bit already, and let's just repeat it. Maisa ben Miriam bas Bilga, there was a story with this woman Miriam bas Bilga, Sheimira Dasa. She changed her religion. Mira Dasa. Vaholcha, well, that's one crime. Mira Dasa. She had changed her religion. And who did she marry? She didn't marry any goy in the street. She married Venisis Lasardiet Echad Mi Malchei Yevonim. The Yevonim were in control then. It was already like 200 years into the Bayis Sheni. And that's where the story of Chanukah takes place. 200 years into Bayis Sheni. And what happened? I don't know why it says this. When the Yevonim entered the Heichel, they were taking over the whole thing, everything. What was she doing there? She took off a shoe and she was banging. Where? Al Gabe HaMizbeach. She was banging on the Mizbeach with a shoe. How disgusting. How unrespectful. Va'omran, she says. Lucas, whatever the definition for that is. Ad Mosai ata mechalem emoinam shel Yisrael. Look at you, Mizbeach. Burning so many karbanos. Wasting Jewish money. Oh, very religious, this woman. Oh, wasting Jewish money. How do you do that? And guess what? And when they're under the gun, when they're under the Yevonim, and the Yevonim are taking over, the Greeks, they're taking over. I mean, they ruled Eretz Yisrael, the whole, most of the half of Bayis Sheni, they did rule. But it looks like now it was really rough times. So they penalized this family, this woman and this family. So what do we have over here? This woman says, she writing a report on what's happening. What is she writing? Number one, what a waste of money. Mizbeach is a waste of money. Number two, you don't help. You don't do anything for Kalal Yisrael. Those are the 2 pointers. And besides that, how she embarrassed the Mizbeach and she took off her shoe and banged on the Mizbeach and so on. Now, let me read to you a Gemara in Ksubis. Now, everybody sees with his own eyes what you want to see. You hear what you want to hear, you see what you want to see, and you live your life the way you want it. Now the Gemara here in Ksubis on Daf Yud Omid Beis says as follows. Omer Rebbe Loza. Rebbe Loza says, it got lost here in Ksubis, I don't know why, I mean I can imagine. Mizbeach. Oh, the Gemara here in Ksubis talks about the Mizbeach. Mizbeach Maziach. What does the Mizbeach accomplish? Maziach. What does Rashi say about Maziach? Maziach avoinos. It removes the Averis of Klal Yisrael. A person in the time of the Beis HaMikdash would go to sleep at night with Averis, wake up in the morning without Averis, or the opposite. Umazin. Everybody knows what mazin is. It's the source of Parnasa. Umazin. It is the source of Parnasa. Oh, I want to ask you. Oh, this woman just said the opposite. What a waste of money. This Gemara says not like that. Could you make up your mind? What's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Does it support, or does it make a hole in the bucket? Tell me. Mechavev. It shows love between Klal Yisrael and Hashem Yisbarach. Mechavev. Mechaper. And okay, the Gemara asks what these two things are. So we have here contradicting Gemaras. The answer is quite simple. That is Yavan. Yavan, says the Medrash, is Chayshech, is darkness. What we see, we believe. What we don't see, I see a fellow over here holding up, I think they call it a smartphone. If they would have told you 100 years ago that, you know what, that the guy speaking in Bnei Yosef, Erev Shabbos, Parsha Vayeshev, you could see him in Alaska, they'd say, Ata Maziach, your brain moved from your head. Eifa brain. It's a Meshugah. Teretz is, the Eibishter created technology, and if you see it, that is what our Yom Tov of Chanukah is. You gotta see the depths of our religion. You see, you light a little candle tomorrow night. What are you gonna do? Take a little Shemazayis, a little Nair, light a candle, sing Zmiris. Okay? What do you think about it? I see my neighbor across the street. Look, it's all lit up! Rachmana litzlan. All lit up! You live in Benzoners. You could really have a party. Rabbi said, what's behind this little candle? Behind this candle is Alanisim Valapurkum Alagois Valachois Valmochavich. Josie's Alavisenu Bayam Mahim Manazeh. Could you tell me another time in the history how many countries are busy with the Jewish people? Are you ever suffix that we are at the B'chartanu? Are you ever suffix if the president is busy with Yerushalayim all of a sudden? Busy with Yerushalayim, it's going to be the capital. Maybe he's getting ready for Mashiach. Where's Mashiach going to come? To Tel Aviv, Rachmana litzlan. He's going to come to Yerushalayim, HaKodesh. Don't you see something? Don't you see? Don't you feel? What? A couple of months ago, remember? Again, the war against the B'nai Torah. And all of a sudden, it all faded away. Because the world can't go on with the soldiers. These are the soldiers. Rabbi say, when you see that little candle, think about the hundreds and thousands and maybe millions that were slaughtered and killed by a couple of Hashmonaim. That is Klal Yisrael. We have to have Emunah. And Emunah has to bring us places. Emunah, have Emunah. If it doesn't bring you anywhere, it's not Emunah. We were here on a mission. Get that into your brain. We're here on a mission. The mission is not to drive a Bentley. There's a mission, a holy mission, a great mission to become Avdei Hashem. What does it mean to Avdei Hashem? Moshe Rabbeinu told Yeshua, or the Eibishter told Yeshua, V'agisa b'yayim v'layla. Your mission is to learn Torah, and through Torah you connect with Hashem Yisbarach. Every person in Klal Yisrael Chanukah parties, latkes. Yeah, good. Yeah, eat a little latkes. It's not good for the diet. But the main thing is to connect, and not half an hour to Torah, not half an hour to Torah. And it can't happen in 1 minute. But it's building blocks, building blocks, building blocks. Oh, I don't know, I don't see anything. You see something on the smartphone. I mean that the world is controlled by the Eibishter and by Klal Yisrael. You see it with your own two eyes. We should be zeicha to take out truth from Chanukah, real feel, and we should be zeicha to slowly but surely get ready to dance with Mashiach Tzidkenu b'mheira yameinu.